Welcome, distinguished guests, faculty, and graduates, to the May 2020 University of Phoenix Virtual Commencement. We're proud to be here to commemorate this special moment with you. Throughout the program, we'll be asking you to share the journey you've taken to reach this milestone, including the highlights along the way. We hope you'll join the conversation in the chat that appears to the right of your screen. Please remember to log into YouTube in order to participate. Our program will begin momentarily, but first, let's take this opportunity to thank everyone who helped support our graduates in realizing their dream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, deep breath in and out. Thanks for letting me rearrange my hours so I could go back to school.
Thank you for inspiring me every single day.
Thank you for telling me you can do this over and over.
Thank you for taking care of Devin while I studied.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks for not letting me quit, Grandma. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
To my wife and kids.
To my daughter.
To Grandma.
I'd like to thank my advisors and instructors for encouraging me all the way.
Thank you.
Thanks to your support, now I can say, I am a Phoenix.
I am a Phoenix.
I am a Phoenix.
And now, a welcome message from University of Phoenix Provost, Dr. John Woods.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Woods, Provost of the University of Phoenix. Welcome to our first ever virtual commencement. I hope you're joining us healthy and safe, something that is surely in the forefront of all our minds right now. It's amazing to think how quickly the world around us has changed and how fast we all had to adapt to a new normal. Here at the University of Phoenix, we acted quickly to help ensure the safety and health of our students, faculty, and employees. In a matter of days, we transitioned the majority of our workforce to work-from-home status, and we moved all of our campus-based students to a total virtual learning environment in little more than a weekend. Now, weeks later, as we're still functioning extremely well during this unprecedented time, I credit our long history in online learning and a tradition of agile innovation that helped us to make these changes so seamlessly and successfully. So, why host a virtual commencement? Because we know you worked too hard, spent too many late nights, overcame too many obstacles to allow anything to stop you and us from enjoying your graduation ceremony. The pandemic can keep us from being in the same room with each other, but it can't keep us from coming together to celebrate your achievement. As we mentioned at the start of our program, we have a live chat and we'd love for you to engage in that chat with your fellow grads. In fact, right now, please take a moment to say hello to some of your fellow grads and wish them congratulations. Before I conclude and we kick off the event, I want to ask you to remember, as you move forward with your life, continuing to clear anything thrown in your path because you know you can and because you know you have, I hope you'll reflect on your experiences at the University of Phoenix. The people you've met, the knowledge you've gained, the skills you've obtained. What an amazing journey it's been for you to get to this important moment. What we're celebrating today is a big deal. You should feel incredibly proud. I know I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Never give up on what you want most. Believe in your dreams and goals and take daily, consistent action in order to make those dreams a reality. We have a really great program for you today. Our university president, Peter Cohen, has a special message to share. And our commencement speaker is NFL legend, future Hall of Famer, and Arizona Cardinals wide receiver, Larry Fitzgerald, a University of Phoenix alum himself. Larry will speak about his own journey to become a Phoenix. Then, at the end of the program, we'll give you information on how to access a digital, personalized memento. But first, we have an inspirational story to share about two other Phoenixes who have more in common than their degrees. I know you'll enjoy this. Congratulations, and remember, you are a Phoenix, and we rise.
I love this story. It's a mother-son team who are both graduating today from the University of Phoenix.
It's rough out here, especially for young men. He needs an education.
She kind of came with a bet.
What if I go to school with you? I'll make a bet. If you go to school, I'll go to school. That's exactly how I said it.
Ardelia stated to us, how could I preach education when I didn't go to school? So she led by example.
It was great to be able to go one night a week, get my homework done, and still be able to work 40, 50 hours a week.
The biggest takeaway was that they would motivate each other to succeed at school.
I feel like if I didn't succeed, he wasn't gonna succeed.
The times I was down and getting frustrated with school, thinking I can't do it and I'm tired of working, she was the one that always motivated me.
She is a first-time graduate for her generation, and he is a first-time graduate for his generation.
We made it.
This journey is a family affair. They finished that journey together today as they walk in stage together to receive their diplomas.
Ardelia Houston and Leonard Brown.
We did it.
Hey, made it.
So proud of you. We did it. I'm very proud of him.
You know what? It proves to me that anything can be done. You're a strong mother.
We're honored to have someone very special deliver our commencement address today. Please welcome All-Pro wide receiver and University of Phoenix alum, Larry Fitzgerald.
Hello, I'm Larry Fitzgerald. I've been an NFL football player for some time, playing for the Arizona Cardinals my entire career. I'm also a Phoenix, a University of Phoenix alum, and I'm so honored to join all of you today, my new fellow alums, to celebrate your graduation from the University of Phoenix. This is a momentous day, without a doubt. Take a moment in the live chat, give me a shout out. As Provost Woods shared, the pandemic is at the top of all of our minds. How can it not be? It has already significantly changed our lives in the short term, and we are all worrying and wondering what the long-term consequences might be. It is during times like this that I rely on my faith and my inner fortitude to carry me through adversity. I remind myself that I must keep pushing forward and remain positive for myself, my family, and those around me. I encourage all of you to do the same. I know we will get through this together. The idea of getting through is something all of us know very well, don't we? Like most of you, I was working a full-time job while pursuing my degree. Even though my office is a football field, my job still consumed a great deal of my time. But I love what I do. It is very important to me, and it brings me a tremendous amount of joy. And I've been very fortunate. I have been blessed with the ability to play the game I love for more than 16 years. Yet, there was something always nagging at me. It was the commitment I made to my mother to finish my college degree. I know for me to truly feel successful professionally and in life, I had to finish that degree. But with the demanding schedule, how would I ever do it? This is when I discovered the University of Phoenix. For me, it was a game changer. For me, it was the path to achieving a long-term goal. For me, it was the way I was going to fulfill the promise that I made to my mom. The spring of 2016, when I graduated, was a very proud moment for me. My family raised me to never give up, no matter how tough the road or how disappointing the journey. My dad would say, "Larry, that's not how we do it. Anything a Fitzgerald starts, a Fitzgerald finishes." Some of you can likely relate to that sentiment. The will to never give up, the determination to finish what you start. I think it might be innate in every University of Phoenix student and alum. We're not your traditional college student. Life has usually happened for us, yet there's this burning need to get that degree to feel complete, to feel truly accomplished? Tell me if you agree in the live chat. Tell me if the degree was necessary for you to feel successful in life and in career. In closing, I want all of you to just take a moment to think about this journey we've all been on. Think about the times that you had to drop a class or had to pause for a while because life was happening to you or your family. How you sometimes worried that you'd never finish. How there were likely times you wanted to give up, but you didn't. You're here today, celebrating the completion of your degree. Confucius said, it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. I never stopped, and neither did you. That's because we are phoenixes. We don't stop. We push through. We finish what we start. We find a way to achieve our goals, no matter what. Congratulations, you deserve this day. You've worked so hard. Enjoy this time with your families. And remember, you have now joined a very special team. You are a University of Phoenix alum, and together we soar.
University of Phoenix President Peter Cohen will now address the May 2020 graduating class.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for our first ever University of Phoenix Virtual Commencement. You know, I bet we have people joining us today from all over the nation. So take a moment and share where you're from in the live chat we have going on right now. Me? I was raised right here in Phoenix, Arizona, moving here from New Jersey when I was just 5 years old. As our Provost John Woods has already shared, this type of virtual format will become a regular part of our annual commencement program. We want to ensure that we have multiple ways to celebrate your incredible achievements. COVID-19 has certainly changed our lives. How we approach some things in the future will likely be different as a result of this experience, and it may be years before we fully understand the impact of what's happened. But as a new grad of University of Phoenix, you already know there isn't anything that you can't overcome. It is this persistent focus and determination in the face of significant adversity that got you here today. It's what makes you a Phoenix. Angela Duckworth was a math and science teacher in the New York public school system before becoming a professor of psychology at the University of Pennsylvania. And she co-founded a nonprofit called the Character Lab, whose mission is to advance scientific insights to help children thrive. And as part of their work, they study the psychology of grit, that innate ability to push through any challenge, no matter how severe, to achieve goals and flourish in life. Duckworth says, "Grit grows as we figure out our life philosophy, learn to dust ourselves off after rejection and disappointment, and learn to tell the difference between low-level goals that should be abandoned quickly and higher-level goals that demand more tenacity. We develop the capacity for long-term passion and perseverance as we get older. Now, grit is something that I see our students and alumni exhibit time after time after time. And it's inspiring to witness, and it's gratifying to be a part of. It's something that I hold in the highest esteem. Now, some of you are a single parent, juggling demanding jobs with raising a healthy and happy child, while also tackling your long-term goal of attaining a higher education. And some of you are veterans who served our country with honor, while your loved ones waited for you to return home, bursting with pride for your dedication and sacrifice, while swallowing a persistent fear that they might not see you again. And some of you are older students who saw life begin right after high school, and you had to push those dreams of college to the side and begin working in order to provide for your loved ones. Your journey has been a long one, and you probably had many moments when you didn't think you'd get to the finish line, but you have. Your grit pushed you across that line, and it feels amazing, I have no doubt. If you're a single parent, or a veteran, or an older student, give yourself a shout out in our live chat. We want to celebrate that journey with you. I also want to share that there may be a silver lining to this pandemic for University of Phoenix. And that is the reality that almost everyone in education, K-12 through traditional higher ed, has had to quickly pivot to an online learning environment. And when they did pivot, you know what they found? University of Phoenix was already there. And it's not as easy as it looks. This is something all of you have likely become quite adept at during your time with University of Phoenix. Now, maybe you've had colleagues or friends question the rigor of a mostly online educational experience. We've heard from numerous people via social media that they have a new respect for our modality of learning. They realize in many ways that our approach to teaching and learning requires more focus, more preparation, and more determination. I know the news of the day, the pandemic and all its fallout, can be concerning. But remember who you are. Remember what you've overcome to get here today. You have persevered against the odds of success. You have demonstrated grit. You have proven to be incredible time managers, capable of skillfully managing competing priorities. You've shown that you can focus on a long-term goal and achieve it, in spite of daily challenges which threaten to derail you at every turn. So while I'm very proud of the small part that we've played in helping you on your journey, the truth is that you did this, that you own it. You persevered when readings were required or papers were due, when learning teams frustrated you, I know, when you were juggling families and jobs, all while balancing financial needs. You did this. It is your accomplishment, and we are honored to have been there as faculty, as graduate support teams, and as administrators. As Angela Duckworth, that researcher who studies grit, said, when you keep searching for ways to change your situation for the better, you stand a chance of finding them. When you stop searching, assuming they can't be found, you guarantee they won. We may be facing an uncertain future because of this pandemic, but it will not stop us. Not University of Phoenix grads. We will find our way. We are up for the challenge, and we will not give up. We have the grit and the determination like no one else, and we will rise. Thank you, and congratulations. Enjoy this time with your family. Before Provost Woods begins conferring degrees, would you please share in the live chat just one word that describes your incredible University of Phoenix journey? Be safe and be well, and please stay in touch. We will be here for you always.
And now, University Provost Dr. John Woods will conduct the Conferral of Degrees.
Hello again, graduates and guests. As with many of our traditional commencement ceremonies, today I have the distinct honor of conferring degrees upon our graduates. First, I'd like to address our associate, bachelor's, master's, and EDS candidates viewing the broadcast. Under the authority of the laws of the state, upon approval of the Board of Trustees of the university, and at the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you, at the completion of the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, a degree from the University of Phoenix. Congratulations. Now, I'd like to address our doctoral degree graduates. Under the authority of the laws of the state, upon approval of the Board of Trustees of the university, and at the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you a doctoral degree from the University of Phoenix. Congratulations! We're excited to leave you with your own digital personalized announcement card. You can find this personalized announcement by going to the webpage that's on the screen and found in the chat. From there, you can download and share your announcement on social media and tell the world about your accomplishment. You earned it. Once again, we are so proud of you and honored to call you a University of Phoenix graduate. Thank you for attending our first ever virtual commencement ceremony. Congratulations, and remember, together we soar!
To get your personalized conferral announcement and share it with your social media family, visit phoenix.edu/MayGrad2020. Congratulations, graduates! This concludes the May 2020 virtual commencement ceremony. We wish you continued success and welcome you to an alumni community that's 1 million strong.